Sunod.
Pelikula may ngayon, Hype May Happy. Naz. Sa decades po ng public service, ano yung masasabi niyo na proudest achievement?
Well, several. Like when I was yung sa youth sector, yung SK, alam niyo may SK, di ba? Wala dapat SK ngayon if not for the advocacy na kailangan magkaroon tayo ng representation ng kabataan from barangay to even the office of the president. And I was one of the advocates of youth representation. After EDSA, tinanggal nila youth representation. So we were so strong in advocating na kailangan magkaroon ng youth representation sa barangay council, sa munisipyo, sa syudad, sa probinsya. And we were so very happy that naging bahagi yan ng Local Government Code of 1991. So that's number one. Number two, when I was councilor from 92 to 1995, ang naging focus ko was tourism. So lahat ng tourist-oriented or related establishments dito, like this restaurant, must be accredited. Kasi that was the time na dinivolve ng Department of Tourism some of its functions. Dati lahat centralized, di ba? So na-tsempo yun, 1992 to 1995 councilor ako, yung 1991 local government code na aprubahan. So there are some functions na binaba. And we had to enact an ordinance. So ang naging focus ko was tourism. Pati yung planning ng mga susunod na mga tourist destinations sa Quezon City, naging bahagi ako sa pagpaplano. So that's why you have now Trinoma area, you now have, pinaganda natin ng gusto yung Tomas Morato area, meron ka ngayon sa Balintawak. Kasi Quezon City is a, how do you say, Quezon City is planned, multi-center eh. Maraming centers, sa sobrang laki niya. No? So ganun yung ginawa namin. And kunsya lang ako doon. No? And then when I ran for Vice Mayor, it was in 95 to 1998, we introduced yung emergency response team na ginagamit ngayon sa buong Pilipinas. No? And then when I was Vice Mayor again, pinalakas namin yung anti-drug namin campaign, rehabilitation in 2001 until 2010. And then when I became mayor, I did Vice Mayor ulit in the 2007 to 2010. I authored the Green Building Ordinance kasi kainitan ng climate change doon. So when we attended the gatherings or conferences, convention on yung Paris Agreement, yung mga ganun, representing Quezon City, yun yung mga natutunan ko. So we had to come up with policies on green building. So we're the first city na nagkaroon ng green building ordinance, no? Na kailangan merong water treatment facility yung building, yung gray water, sasaluhin niya rainwater para yun ang gamitin pandilig, the use of solar, and many other green features na dapat na gawin. And then when I was mayor, housing. We had several housing, and then DRRM, disaster risk reduction, HIV, no, yung pagdidetect ng HIV clinic. Housing and HIV clinic was given a Galing Pok Award on the same year. So when I was mayor, we submitted several programs. 2 programs of the several programs were recognized by Galing Pok on the same year. Para sa akin, bihira yun. I mean, so that's also one of the proudest during my term as mayor. And then of course, Hall of Famer kami sa disaster risk reduction management, no, nationally. Metro Manila wide and then nationally. Hall of Famer din kami sa Seal of Good Local Governance, no, ng DILG. Ang criteria niyan, about dati 7, pero ngayon parang 12 or 15 na. Naabutan ko pa yata yung 15 or 12. Na pagka napasa mo lahat yung test na yun, you'll be given that seal. So, itong 2019, that was the last seal that I got, no, for the city. So, that's why kami naging Hall of Famer. Thank you. Sayang wala tayong video, kaya nga sabi ko kay Beb, dapat para may video. Oh.
Yes, good afternoon po. I'm
Hello.
John Buena from kumakaw.com. I'm a blogger. First of all, I'm also a constituent po sa Quezon City.
Thank you.
I voted for you in the, of course, when you ran for vice mayor and
Thank you.
mayor.
Thank you.
You've done a lot for the city. What was like your decision when you stopped running for, of course, the local scene?
So you're talking about 2019?
Yes.
The decision point really was I really wanted to run for Congress. But unfortunately, the political angel was not in my favor at the time.
Mhm.
So I decided, okay, I should rest. I mean, I'm not into power anyway, unlike others who are, you have to be in power para ganito. No? We're not
Yes.
that type of person. We're here for the service, not for the power. Diba? So, then I chose to be with my kids. Unfortunately, nagkaroon na talaga ng pandemic. Otherwise, we would have enjoyed the entire country together with my kids. We would have bonded together. I would have known them more now that they're adults. But it didn't happen. So, of course, in our own simple ways that I would visit them during the pandemic, talk to them. Because they're with their mothers. I live alone. So I would, once in a while get to see them and talk to them on their concerns. Like my son now has something that he wants us to talk about. I've not talked to him about it yet. I think something personal. So seldom that he would approach me on personal matters.
And you'll, of course, do that in the future.
Yeah, so that's the reason why I did not run for public office in 2019. And I realized I had to take my time kumbaga. So the upside of it is that you're offering a fresh face to the Senate.
Mhm.
No, diba? Parang okay, it's the same names going back and forth and to the Senate. And siguro naman pag inaalok ko ngayon yung sarili ko sa mga tao nationwide I'd hear them say, alam mo, kilala pa nga ako as Rene Boy. So, Visayas pala. Kilala ko Rene Boy. I mean, I don't know if you know that character, Rene Boy, no? Rene Boy is a character in Flor de Luna in the 70s. Late 70s to mid-80s, no? It's a soap opera. Ang bida ron, si Janice de Belen. Siya si Flor de Luna. Ang kapatid niya ron, si Rene Boy. So, ako yung rebel type na parang, So, ang kilala nila sa akin doon, Rene Boy. Maybe that show kasi originated from Bacolod. And then it was a very famous radio program sa Visayas. So that's why nung nagkaroon ng TV show na gano'n, people my age perhaps when they see me, old folks when they see me, they know me as Rene Boy. More than Bistek. So when I was in Visayas naman, ba't naman Bistek? Sabi ko, kasi Bisayang in-check. Nasa Visayas ako, Cebu, Negros. I mean, yun talaga yung moniker niya eh. Kasi galing yun sa Bisayang Tisoy ni Redford White. So ginawa nila Bibet Ortesa, the late Bert De Leon, at saka ni Direk Ipepilino, gawin natin Bistek. Sa show ni Big Soto at saka ni Dina Bonnevie, yung 2+2. So yun. So I'm offering a new face to the Senate. So sabi sa akin ng old folks, hindi ka mahirap ibenta. Kasi hindi lang naman ikaw si Rene Boy o artista eh. You have that experience, track record behind you. And I think that's the most important thing, di ba? Offering myself as a new ally in the Senate with 30 years or 3 decades of experience in public service.
And sir, now that you're running for Senate, are you under any political affiliation?
I belong to the Nationalist People's Coalition of the late Ambassador Danding Coangco. Ang chairman namin is Senate President Tito Soto.
So currently you're supporting presidential and vice presidential?
Yes, the party as it is, NPC, has no presidential candidate at this point. Senator Soto and Senator Ping Lacson has that personal arrangement between the two of them. But the party, when I got to talk to the political leaders, or to the party leaders, they say that we have not committed to any political presidential candidate as of today.
But that's like your personal choice.
Well, syempre, kahit na meron kang personal choice, kung the party will decide as a whole to support somebody else, then you cannot really impose your personal choice. But at this point, because chairman namin si Senator Soto, we will stick with Senator Soto for Vice President.
Alright.
Kaibigan ko nga si Sara eh. Di ba? Parang, during my last term, we forged or renewed our sister city, Quezon City and Davao City, renewed the sister cityhood agreement, signed 25 years earlier by Mayor Matay. So, nirenew namin. So, mayor siya, si Mayor Inday, ako naman yung mayor nun. So, well, ganoon naman talaga eh, no? Ganoon talaga.
Was that a little awkward for you?
Hindi naman, kasi hindi pa rin naman kami nakikita ni Inday, Mayor Zara. Nabigla kami lahat kasi she's the last person to run for Vice President, eh, di ba?
Yes.
So, all of us were geared towards supporting the party, supporting Senate President Tito Soto, di ba? Isa sa mga nabigla kami, nung tumakbo si Kiko. Di ba? Parang, uy! You know, the good thing was in 1988 to 1992, then Vice Mayor Tito Soto, Senator Kiko, then Councilor Kiko Pangilinan, and I were seatmates sa City Council. Ang Vice Mayor namin si Tito Soto. So we've known each other for quite some. We've worked together, all of us. So sayang nga kung mag-abot-abot pa kami ron, di ba? Ibig sabihin kung si SP pa rin sana yung Senate President, tapos naging Senator ako, si Kiko nandun. It's reminiscent of a city council in the Senate, di ba? But you know, destiny or fate, in this case, fate, as far as Senators Tito Soto and Kiko is concerned, fate brought them to be in opposing teams. No? So, but of course, kung sino manalo sa kanila is their destiny. Destiny naman yun.
Will NPC be announcing like a supporting role for any particular candidate?
President?
Yeah.
I was informed that that would be somewhere around February or March.
Alright. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Remind ko lang paki-supportahan rin yung festival entry ng HBE, Heaven's Best Entertainment.
Iba pa tawag
With
mo.
Oh, that's another, sabihin ko lang para with Bizarrely Bautista. Oh, singin na. Diba? Uling tag-ulan sa Tagaraw, Rita Daniela and Kensha, directed by Joey Lamang. Yun lang po. Ano mayroon ka bang feedback, Senator, na sa mga dokumento na yung mga artistang tumatakbo sa politika? Kasi parang ang dami na rin ngayon eh. Hindi lang sa lower level, kundi sa taas. Anong reaction mo rin?
Ako, I'm all for it eh. Kung kakandidato sila, I'm all for it. Marami, di ba? Like, EJ Falcon yata, tatakbo.
Yes, EJ.
Vice Governor na
MSC. Ay, Mindoro.
Mindoro, di ba? Na under my good friend, Bons Dolor, who is the governor there, di ba? I think
Jason Avalos sa MSC.
Angelo De Leon, Councilor for Pasig. Bobby Andrews dito sa Quezon City. Aiko is comebacking as councilor. Arjo for Congress. I mean, okay lang naman yun. I mean, that is their right. That's everybody's right. What is important is, of course, number one, their heart to serve. Their purpose of running for public office is for them to serve. Not to gain power, but to serve. I mean, service talaga. And then number two, be prepared to serve. Ibig sabihin, hindi ka pwede pumasok dyan ng, anong gagawin natin dito? Hindi pwede. Dapat pag pumasok ka dyan, alam mo yung gagawin mo. Na kaya mong, you can move, you can legislate, you can be an executive because you are prepared for it. No? So yun, I guess yung like for example, ako, in my case, isa sa mga advocacies ko is the LGBTQI community.
Meron ka na, no?
Diba? Kasi
Quezon City dati.
when I was in Quezon City, I think if we are not the first, we're among the top 5 na nag-introduce ng Pride Council sa local government, no? At saka multi-sectoral na Pride Council to, hindi to yung basta Pride Council lang. So, and then we introduced the Pink Film Festival. Ewan mo na po
Yes,
yung
yung
Pink Film
Pink
Festival,
Film-
di ba?
Pink Festival.
Kaya na parang medyo may pagka-wild yata yung mga palabas sa Pink Festival na yun. So,
Super pink.
Super pink, di ba? So, I mean, and many other advocacies like, yun nga, binanggit ko kanina, yung HIV, di ba? And I think, you know, I'm also, I don't know, I'm also an advocate of same-sex marriage, pero you cannot do that in the country today. But I was pushing for it in the sense na kailangan partnership. I've talked to, when we were working on the SOGI ordinance in Quezon City is one of those, who, or if not the first, local government na nag-approve ng SOGI bill, ordinance. No? You can get a copy there. I signed that ordinance. No? So parang, when we were discussing that, nakausap namin yung mga abogado, we're talking about same-sex marriage. And then, syempre, hindi aabot dun. Kasama namin sa kwentuhan dun, sa consultation, si Geraldine Roman. Di ba? So, you know, parang ang concern kasi ng couple, meaning lesbians and gays and perhaps trannies, and you know, ang concern is that they've accumulated so much property, and then there's no law that protects them. You know, if one of any of the couple passes on, immediately that property that he owns or he procured or she did own will go to the family. So, ang next best step, sabi ko, na pwede is partnership. Diba? So, parang ritual lang yung marriage. Ritual lang, diba? Pero kontrata talaga yon between two people na, okay, lahat ng bibili natin ay pag-aari nating dalawa. Yun lang naman ibig sabihin nun eh. So, binili natin TV, pag nawala ako, sa'yo yan. Pirmahan na yun. Di ba meron there such thing as a business as partnership? Di ba? So, gano'n. Pero yung ritual, yung ako yung mayor dapat, panahon na yan ako mayor eh. O, tinatanggap po ba ang kasunduan na to? Sasagot lang ng isa, opo, tinatanggap ko po. Di parang kinakasal na rin kayo nun. Di ba? Do you agree with this? Yes, I do. Tapos nagtitingin ako, I do. Di ba? Parang kala mo kinakasal kayo. But it's just a ritual. The more important thing there is the document of partnership. Because, number one, we are a very RC, Roman Catholic, a very Christian country. No? Not just RC, but born again, and other religious denominations. Second, we are liberal, but we really are quite conservative as we go older. Nagiging conservative tayo, di ba? At when we were young, well, I guess in my case, liberal ako, ganyan. But as I grew much older, I became conservative. So we are still predominantly a very conservative society, though we are a very young society. And then, there are two laws that you cannot break. The Constitution says marriage is between man and woman. And then you have the family code, di ba? The words union and marriage in both laws are quite intertwined. So, you cannot use that word marriage and union. So, I'd go for partnership. Ako, I'd advocate that sa lahat ng LGBTQ. Magpirmahan na kayo habang buhay. Tapos kung maghihiwalay kayo, edi pag naghiwalay tayo, di tayo nagkatuluyan, edi sige, tsaka natin i-conjugal ngayon yan. Ibig sabihin, kaya nga naman tinawag na conjugal, pinagsama ninyo yung inyo eh, di ba? O di pag maghiwalay kayo, di kayo nagkasundo, nahuli mo siyang merong hawak na ano sa iba, doon sa ano niya. Bakit iba yung nasa kamay mo? Hindi, sing-sing. Iba yung nasa kamay mong sing-sing.
Baka share pa rin pag gano'n.
Share pa rin. Share pa rin ba? Eh di, pag-usapan nyo sa transitory provision ng contract ng partnership ninyo na hiwalay tayo, yung sa'yo, yung sa'kin. Di ba? I mean, again, that's how I look at it. And in fact, that information that I'm telling you came from the lawyer na lesbian na kausap ko. Na because we cannot use the word union and marriage, and we are conservative, and we're dominantly Christian, we will opt to use the word partnership than union and marriage. Ganun yung ano. And that protects ngayon the interest of the couple as individuals, di ba? So ako, I'm all for it. LGBTQ, ang dami kong kilalang LGBTQ na since I was 10, since I started my life in the entertainment industry and up to now.
Approve mo yung sa QC?
Yung SOGI bill. Yung SOGI ordinance. Pero yung partnership hindi. Kasi nga, wala. Huminto na kami sa ganung klaseng conversation. Kasi nga hindi nga pwede yung union tsaka marriage.
Pero may nagano'n ka na.
Dapat gagawin ko yun. So, kinuwento ko kay Pinoy. Nung nasa Alfredos kami, kasama namin yung ibang team. Kasi election yun eh. Sabi ko, Mr. President, ito, bahala kong gawin. Sabi ko, uy, ingat ka dyan. Doon ko natutunan naman sa kanya na we are predominantly Christian. It's going to affect you. So sabi ko, oo nga, no? So, okay. So, we are a young country, young society, but yet really we are a very conservative society. And I fully agree.
Magiging sobrang controversial yun if ever.
Oo, gano'n. Magiging riot yun, sigurado. Baka wala na, that's it.
Okay, next question.